Brian Showman with Get Your Fix Physical Therapy and Performance. What I want to talk about today are tendon injuries. And specifically, why your tendon injury, regardless of what tendon it is not getting better. Now, there can be a number of reasons depending on what you're doing, but what I want to specifically dive into today is strengthening tendons and the importance of that. So a lot of times when we're talking tendon injuries, like they feel really tight, right? That muscle feels tight. It feels like it needs to be stretched. So you stretch it and it feels better temporarily. It always gets tight again, right? It's because tendons don't like to be stretched. Tendon injuries don't like to be stretched. Tendons need to be strengthened to calm down, meaning we need to load them. We need to strengthen them. So what does that mean exactly? It means we need to stop stretching and we need to start doing things in a loaded position, meaning typically standing or weight bearing. So I'm talking about legs all the time. So hamstrings, Achilles, like post-tib tendon, all of those things. We need to do things on our feet to truly load those tendons. Does that mean that we can't do any laying down exercises? Absolutely not. But it does mean we need to get on our feet and load those tendons. Now, when I'm talking loading, this can be body weight only. It does not have to be heavy. It can be like empty barbell, really light dumbbells. I'm not talking heavy weights. I'm talking getting that tendon used to being loaded again and strengthening it through its normal patterns. Now, we can also talk about, when we're talking about loading, we also want to talk about the eccentric and concentric phases, meaning the phase where the calf is the simplest explanation for this. So when you are raising up on your toes, that's the concentric phase. It's that active lifting phase. Eccentric is that lowering phase. So that part where you're then lowering your heels back to the ground. A lot of times when I see people do exercises, they just kind of go really fast through it or let it go down really fast, simply because, well, I don't know the reason, but ultimately they aren't controlling that. When we're talking about tendons, we absolutely want to control that. Tendons love the eccentric work. That's one of the best ways to strengthen them back up. So if you are doing your exercises and you're going really fast through that lowering phase, you definitely want to slow that down. And if you're not going, or if you're not doing any strengthening at all, we definitely want to start, but then you definitely want to focus in on that eccentric lowering phase because of how important it is to our healing process when we're talking about tendon injuries. So that's what I got for you today. Check out some more great information on this channel, also on my website at getyourfixpt.com, and feel free to reach out to me with any questions.